So Meta stares at one of its biggest tests in India. Under fire over a series of controversies, the social media giant is currently engaged in high-level discussions with the government. Among the key issues on the table are the temporary removal of Prime Minister Modi's video from Facebook, the child sexual abuse material linked advertisements on Instagram, AI-generated deepfakes, and concerns over Meta's content moderation systems. Top Meta executives had descended on Delhi for a series of meetings with government officials as the centre steps up its scrutiny of the platform. Let's in fact take a look at the delegation that is meeting the government representatives. So you have the Chief Global Officer Joel Kaplan, part of this delegation, along with VP Public Policy Neil Potts, Rafael Frankel, Head of Public Policy Asia Pacific, Aman Jain, Head of Public Policy India, Priya Srinivas, Head of Content Regulation India. Beyond the engagement with the centre, Meta also faces legal trouble amid probe launched by the NCPCR into allegations that Instagram carried advertisements linked to child sexual abuse material. The controversy stems from reports published on the 3rd of July, which alleged that Instagram ads redirected users to Telegram channels offering illegal child sexual abuse material content for sale. The pressing question remains how Meta's ad review and content moderation systems allowed such content to appear on the platform. Let us in fact take you through the process that Meta claims it follows. This is what Meta says. When marketers submit their ads to either Facebook or Meta, its algorithmic systems identify the text, images or videos and also analyze the destination or the landing page. Number 2, the advertisement then undergoes an automated review, which Meta says is the primary screening process. If it meets the platform's policies, the ad is approved and it is shown to the viewers. Then, if the automated review cannot determine whether the ad complies, it is escalated for human review. Then the human reviewers can either approve the advertisement or ask the advertiser to make changes and submit it again for a fresh review. This is what Meta claims is the process that they follow. As the regulatory heat on Meta intensifies, one thing is clear: the scrutiny is no longer just political. The spotlight is now on the company's legal obligations, compliance mechanisms, and accountability under the Indian law. The outcome of its meeting with the government, along with the ongoing NCPCR probe into the alleged child sexual abuse material linked advertisements, could define the company's future in India. So the safe harbor or protection in India is at stake for Meta. Number 2, the multi-agency scrutiny will intensify. Number 3, criminal liability risk on POCSO provisions is what Meta faces. Number 4, Meta executives could face investigations as well. Number 5, the algorithms are under scanner. Number 6, political content reach may be examined. Number 7, faster takedown norms likely. And CSEAM ad probe, the child sexual abuse material ad probe, may trigger a complete overhaul. Number 9, greater regulatory oversight could be likely. Let me go across to Priyank, my colleague, who's getting us more details on this. Priyank, as we speak, the high-level meetings are going to continue, and it'll be important and interesting to track what the outcome is going to be. Meanwhile, the deadline for Mark Zuckerberg continues as well. We also have Kritika, but let's first go across to Priyank. Yes, Priyank.
Yes, Swati, there was a brief meeting which happened with the Meta officials along with the Meta officials, because the top zone heads of Meta had come to, the global heads have come to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, where they had met the Meta officials. The meeting was scheduled for today, and after that they left around 11:15, and soon after that they had also gone to meet the Minister of Information Broadcasting there. But the latest statement which is coming out from Meta is certainly indicating that the fact-check mechanism and the law of the land are the two prime factors on which the discussion happened today, and the government is also making very clear that there is nothing which is going to be stopped before the actual goal could be achieved. Because what government is also saying that this was the first round of meeting which has concluded today, and there will be more than more meeting. It's also expected that tomorrow another round of meeting is expected to happen in between the officials from Indian government side and officials from Meta. The fact of the matter is that the manner in which the algorithm has been changing, the manner in which they had pulled down the post of the Prime Minister of the country for a brief period and then it was again brought into public domain, had raised several concerns, stating that there is certainly something suspicious which is happening from Meta's side. That's why they have to follow the rule of the land. There have been many algorithms which have been promoting child sexual abuse kind of thing on these platforms, which is certainly a major concern for the government itself. So the first round of meeting has concluded. There will be more meeting, but the fact check and the kind of propaganda material and the sexual abuse content which has been coming on these platforms is a major concern for which the government has
Many believe that the apology alone is not enough and that action needs to be taken against officials. Like you said, the focus at the moment is on content moderation and the accountability of the platform. Priyank and Kritika, do stay on with us. Even before Meta executives began their discussions with government officials, the controversy had already snowballed into a major political flashpoint. Nishikant Dubey, who chaired the IT Parliament panel meeting, had demanded that Meta boss Mark Zuckerberg apologize for lapses or risk losing the safe harbor protection. The opposition, meanwhile, accused the centre of using regulatory action to pressure social media platforms and selectively policing online content. Here's a look at the reactions that came ahead of the meetings.
हमारी कमेटी ने पत्र लिखा है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आईटी को और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स को कि प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो वीडियो उन्होंने डिलीट किया वो इंटरमीडियरी का काम नहीं है, वो पब्लिशर का काम है। और इस नाते जकरबर्ग को जो है 3 दिन के अंदर माफी मांगनी होगी। यदि माफी नहीं मांगेंगे तो उनके ऊपर जो जितने भी सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म है उनको जो सेफ हार्बर दिया हुआ है हमने, जिसका कि वो गलत फायदा उठाते हैं, सेफ हार्बर खत्म कर देंगे। अब जितने गाली गलौज मार पीट उल्टे सीधे चीजें सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर आती हैं, जिस किसी के खिलाफ आती है वो सभी मेटा चीफ के खिलाफ जो एफआईआर करेंगे, पूरे देश भर में एफआईआर की बाढ़ आ जाएगी और उसके बाद सभी सलाखों के पीछे होगी।
इस समय पूरे देश से जो छात्रों से माफी मांगने के बाद थी वो तो गायब हो जा रहे हैं, लेकिन एक प्रधानमंत्री जी का तो सारे मैं समझता हूं कि इनके जो टेक्निकल विशेषज्ञ हैं वो तो देखते हैं कौन चीज पोस्ट होगा, कौन क्या होगा, ये उस पर वो इनका नियंत्रण है। और मैंने कहा कि इस प्रकार की बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं, एक तो अभिव्यक्ति की स्वतंत्रता भी आप बोलते हैं, फिर नियंत्रण भी करना चाहते हैं। जब अपने पे बात आई तो ये बहुत ज्यादा चिंतित हो गए, मेटा ऐसे कर रहा है। लेकिन जिस प्रकार की चीजें वहां पोस्ट की जाती हैं, जिस प्रकार राहुल गांधी जी पे पोस्ट कराया जाता है उनके द्वारा, उनके आईटी सेल के द्वारा, तब ये चुप्पी क्यों साध लेते हैं?
सबसे बड़ा सवाल है कि सोशल मीडिया पे सरकार कंट्रोल चाहती। अगर कहीं कोई कंटेंट अमर्यादित है या कुछ गलत है तो निसंदेह उसको हटना भी चाहिए, उस पर कार्रवाई भी होनी चाहिए। लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार की नीयत क्या है? सब जानते हैं कि विपक्ष के नेताओं की जो रीच होती है सोशल मीडिया की वो कैसे कम हो जाती है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी अभिव्यक्ति की आज़ादी को दबा देना चाहती है, कुचल देना चाहती है।
All right, we have some breaking inputs coming in as well. This is what we are picking up from our top sources. The first round of meetings with another round scheduled for tomorrow. Government has told Meta to follow the law of the land. Government officials have made it clear that all social media platforms must comply with the law of the land. They stress that this is not about interfering in how platforms operate or restricting freedom of expression. So there is a need for compliance that has been made clear to Meta. Let's go across to Sabyasachi, who's getting us more details. There are going to be other meetings, another round of meeting to take place tomorrow. Most importantly, this is the inside scoop on what the government has told Meta, and it has been made absolutely clear to Meta that everyone will have to comply, you'll have to follow the law of the land.
See, this is the first round of meeting with another round scheduled for tomorrow, and the government officials have made it clear that all social media platforms must comply with the law of the land, and they stress that this is not about interfering.
Okay, now there is a network issue. We're not able to. Sabyasachi, let us fix that line. We'll come back to you. Government has sought stricter rule compliance and has raised the issue of abusive content as well, the concerns around it, making it absolutely clear that Meta, along with other platforms, will have to comply, will have to follow the law of the land. Government representatives have said that such issues need to be addressed as well. According to preliminary information Representatives from Meta and other social media platforms responded that they already have stringent internal rules and fact-checking mechanisms and maintained that no misuse of their platforms is allowed deliberately or knowingly. So that is the inside scoop that we are getting for you of the meeting that has happened, the first round which has happened. We're given to understand there'll be more meetings. Another round has been scheduled for tomorrow. Government has made it absolutely clear to Meta that the platform will have to comply with the law of the land. Let's go back to Sabya. If you can hear me, and if your audio is better, Sabya, go ahead, share more details.
The METI top sources have told Times Now that this is the first round of meeting with another round scheduled for tomorrow, and the government officials have made it clear that all social media platforms must comply with the law of the land. And they stress that this is not about interfering in how platforms operate or restricting freedom of expression. Now, the METI officials also highlighted the need for clear compliance with existing rules and raised concerns over instances of alleged misuse of platforms, including the arbitrary dropping of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And meanwhile, what we are learning from the sources within the ministry, and as per the preliminary information that we are receiving, that representatives from the Meta and other social media platforms have responded that stringent internal rules and fact-checking mechanism and maintain that no misuse of the platform is allowed deliberately or knowingly.
Right. All right, Sabyasachi, thank you very much for getting us the details. Keep tracking all the developments taking place. We're moving on now.